The emergence of Afrobeats, a cultural and musical revolution by Bob Ejike. The Afrobeats musical genre that has captivated audiences worldwide with its titillating rhythms and energetic harmony represents more than just a musical style. It embodies a significant cultural and historical evolution within Africa and beyond. Its rise is a testament to the dynamic nature of African music and its capacity to adapt, innovate, and influence global musical trends. This essay explores the origins of Afrobeats, traces its roots, development, and factors contributing to its rise on the global stage. Afrobeats is an offshoot of Afrobeat. That is, you have to be conscious of Afrobeats and Afrobeat, a genre pioneered by the likes of Nigerian musician Fela Kuti and Orlando Julius Ikemode in the late 1960s and 70s, whose fusion of African rhythms with jazz and funk laid the groundwork for future genres, representing a distinctive musical evolution. King Sunny Ade, a major figure in Juju music, also influenced the incorporation of traditional African sounds into modern music, and so did Ebenezer Obey, known for his works in Juju music, which helped shape the musical landscape in Nigeria. Others are South Africa's Hugh Masekela, Senegal's Youssou N'Dour, including Morekante, Salif Keita, Manu Dibango, Wale Badiru, Paul Simon of Graceland, Shakira, Osibisa, Johnny Hastrop, bless his soul, Bongo Zikwe, Lagbaja, Femi Kuti, Fela's son, Kola Ogunkoya, Onyeko Onwenu, Ofege, Chris Okotie, Felix Liberty, Jidobi, Daddy Shoki, Nico Mbarga, Bob Ejike, this author, et al. While Afrobeat is characterized by its blend of traditional African rhythms with jazz, funk, and highlife, Afrobeats, know the plural form, emerged as a genre in its own right in the early 2000s. It draws from a rich tapestry of African musical traditions, including highlife, juju, and traditional drumming, while also incorporating elements of contemporary Western music such as hip-hop, R&B, and dancehall. Afrobeats was popularized by music producer Don Jazzy, Kenny Keke Ogungbe, and D1 Dayo Adeleye, who launched young artists like Idris Abdul Karim, D-Banj, Wizkid, Davido, Rema, Burna Boy, Techno, Flavor, Shatawale of Ghana, and others. All these artists who contributed to the development of this genre. And others whose music describe the genre's broad, eclectic nature. Unlike Afrobeat, which is rooted in a specific socio-political context, Afrobeats is a more fluid and inclusive genre reflecting a fusion of diverse influences and regional styles. The development of Afrobeats can be traced to several key influences and pioneering artists who contributed to its evolution. These artists, some of them have already been named. Highlife music, which originated from Ghana in the early 20th century, played a foundational role in shaping the sound of Afrobeats. Highlife melodic and harmonious structures combined with jazz and western pop influences provided a musical framework that would later influence Afrobeats artists. Juju music, another significant influence, is a genre rooted in the Yoruba culture of Nigeria, characterized by its use of traditional drumming and the talking drum. Artists like King Sunny Ade, Ebenezer Obey mentioned earlier, Shina Peters, Wasiu Ayinde Marshall, popularized Juju music from the 1970s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s, setting the stage for the fusion of the traditional rhythms with modern sounds that would become a hallmark of Afrobeats. The rise of global hip-hop and R&B in the 1990s also had a profound impact on Afrobeats. Nigerian artists began experimenting with these genres, integrating them with local rhythms and melodies, blending the styles and creating a fresh contemporary sound that resonated with both African and international audiences. Afrobeats began to gain international recognition in the early 2010s as Nigerian artists like D'banj, Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Davido achieved global success. This period marked a significant turning point for the genre as it transitioned from a regional phenomenon to a global one. The proliferation of digital platforms and social media played a critical role in this process, allowing artists to reach audiences far beyond Africa's borders. It must also be mentioned that Nollywood, the growth of the Nigerian film industry, Nollywood, with its extensive marketing network, which had the capacity of putting a work of art in all the world capitals within a month, helped in the growth of Afrobeats. I mean, there would be no Afrobeats without Nollywood. Wizkid's collaboration with international artists such as Drake, on the hit single One Dance, and Burna Boy's Grammy-winning album Twice as Tall are prime examples of how Afrobeats has penetrated the global music scene. These successes not only showcased the genre's appeal, but also highlighted the increasing influence of African music in global pop culture. The rise of digital platforms and social media has been instrumental to the global proliferation of Afrobeats. Platforms such as YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music have allowed artists to distribute their music worldwide. without the traditional barriers imposed by physical media or local gatekeepers. Social media networks like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok have further amplified the reach of Afrobeats by facilitating the viral trends and providing a platform for artists to engage directly with their fans. For instance, TikTok has become a significant force in popularizing Afrobeats tracks, with users around the world creating dance challenges and trends that spotlight Afrobeats music. This has not only increased the genre's visibility, but also created a new avenue for artists to gain international recognition and engage with global audiences. Moreover, digital platforms have enabled artists to collaborate across borders more easily, fostering a global exchange of music and influences. This interconnectedness has led to a more diverse and innovative sound within Afrobeats, as artists incorporate elements from various musical traditions and genres in their work. Several artists have played pivotal roles in shaping and popularizing Afrobeats, like I mentioned earlier. Their contributions have been crucial in defining the genre's sound and expanding its reach. We must never forget Fela Kuti. While Fela Nicola Kuti is primarily associated with Afrobeats, his influence on Afrobeats cannot be overestimated. His fusion of traditional African rhythms with jazz and funk laid the groundwork for future innovations in African music. His politically charged lyrics and dynamic performances inspired a new generation of African musicians who would later contribute to the development of Afrobeats. Afrobeats had a significant cultural and economic impact both within Africa and globally. Culturally, the genre has played a crucial role in shaping and expressing contemporary African identity. It has provided a platform for African artists to assert their presence in the global music industry and challenge stereotypes about African culture. Through the vibrant rhythms and diverse influences, Afrobeats has become a powerful expression of modern African life and creativity, just like Nollywood. Economically, the rise of Afrobeats has contributed to the growth of music industry in Africa. Economically, the rise of Afrobeats has contributed to the growth of the music industry in Africa. The success of Afrobeats artists has led to increased investment in the industry, including more music festivals, talent shows, and record labels. This growth has created new opportunities for musicians, producers, and other industry professionals, contributing to the economic development. Additionally, the genre's international success has opened up new markets for African music, leading to collaborations with global brands and increased visibility for African culture. This global recognition has also spurred tourism and interest in African fashion, dance, lifestyle, and other areas of African art, not just music, but also comedy, films, and otherwise. The impact of Afrobeat extends beyond music, therefore influencing fashion, dance, pop culture. The genre has played a significant role in shaping the global perception of the African culture, presenting a dynamic and modern image that contrasts with traditional stereotypes. As Afrobeats continues to evolve, it is likely to incorporate new influences and technologies, further blending African sounds with contemporary global trends. The genre's adaptability and its capacity for innovation suggest that it will remain a significant force in the global music industry. In conclusion, the emergence of Afrobeats represents a profound cultural and musical revolution. Its roots in African musical traditions combined with influences from global genres and the rise of digital platforms have propelled it to international prominence. As Afrobeats continues to evolve, it will undoubtedly shape the future of global music, reflecting the ongoing dynamism and creativity of African culture. Furthermore, the growing presence of Afrobeats in global media and entertainment suggests that the genre will continue to influence and be influenced by other musical traditions. The genre's ability to cross cultural and geographical boundaries will likely lead to new collaborations and innovations and further expanding its impact and its reach.